Watch it on
NBC Sport. Amazing. Tables.
Table talk. Dark horse.
Ooh.
Hey, welcome back to the Hans and Scott Local Sports Show.
I love how you're. Yeah, it's all bad.
You just gotta.
Forget about last game.
You gotta emphasize the words that are coming out of your mouth.
Nobody gonna say his words that coming out of your mouth.
Oh, I want them to be able to understand them.
Well, perfect.
National sports are up and running or close to it. This week, some of you guys are getting one of your favorite sports back. Bowling! Shooters shoot! Shooters gotta shoot.
You miss 100% of the shots you never take.
Yep.
Wayne Gretzky, Michael Scott.
Yep. Classic quote. So NBA is going to be up and running. So there's a lot of interesting things going on with, the bubble, everybody keeping safe.
Oh, man.
You've been maybe, Damian Lillard's making his album, I guess. Some guys have had to leave because of family situations.
Some guys been fishing.
They have to make sure they quarantine and get tested so they can come back and not have to be as quarantined as long, So a lot of interesting stuff going on there in the bubble down in Orlando. But let's look at the most intriguing part that we're going to be about going on is that last spot for the West. The last spot for the West, they brought a lot of teams, 22 teams, but a lot of them are vying for that last spot in the West.
And you just said something interesting.
What?
Well, you just told us about it.
What did I say?
Ooh, who's going to make it? How do they get in?
Oh, last spot. Let's look at...
Did I scare him?
What is this?
Hi guys! How's it going?
It's Amy! I thought I heard a noise and I didn't, and I was like, nobody came in, so no one's here. But we're
Oh, man.
Oh, how's it going?
good.
Hey.
Long time no see.
You've never
This
invited
isn't
me
live.
on
Luckily, this
before.
isn't live. Luckily.
Oh, what?
Hans is gonna.
We'll edit this out.
Oh,
We'll
come
throw you
on.
one of our blooper reels, though.
He's gonna
You've
edit.
never
you out.
invited me to be part of your show, so I thought I'd just,
Hey. You can't get in if you don't take the chance, Amy.
We're going to look at the sign language world today. What's going on in the sign language world? We got to talk about how the last team gets into the spot.
Interesting stuff.
Yeah, right now in the A spot is Memphis, and we're going to look at who they have left to play starting off with the last 8 games. There's going to be 8 games to try to build up your standings. So let's look at this. They're going to be playing the Trailblazers to start off, who's in the 9th spot. So right away, that game's going to be important for that seeding spot. So then they got Spurs, Pelicans, Jazz, playoff team right there, Thunder playoff team, Raptors playoff team,
Are they,
Celtics,
though?
Bucks. They're already going to be in the playoffs. Yeah, they're
The
already.
Raptors are?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yep, they're back again. They did it without Kawhi. They actually showed up in Siakam and all those boys. They ended up playing solid still, which is actually pretty surprising. So Memphis, I'm looking at that based on their games. They're probably going to get, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt, they'll probably get 4 wins. So I'd say they're probably going to get 36 wins. So let's look at the team in the 9th spot. We just said they're going to have to play the Grizzlies right away. 9th spot, they're 3 games back. But look at, we got Grizzlies and then Portland with Damian Lillard, CJ, trimmed down, slim Carmelo Anthony.
Hey, they might be able to pull this off.
If there was a team that could, there's a lot of people that are saying that, hey, if they get in the A spot, they might be able to play the Lakers and cause some ruckus.
They play some tough teams, though.
Yeah, but that's the tough part is they're going to have to come out of here with at least...
That 4-game stretch for the Celtics, Rockets, Nuggets. Oh, I guess 5. Clippers and 76ers.
Yeah, and then they got to play Luka. But then the Nets will be an easy one because the Nets are trying to just grab people. Jordan Crawford's back in the league.
Jordan Crawford? Jamal Crawford.
Jamal Crawford. Oh, man. Edit that out. No,
Dude.
we'll leave it. We'll leave it.
Come on. I don't even watch basketball. I know that.
Look at that.
Hey.
Point for Scott. Jamal Crawford's back.
He was a 6-man all time.
Yeah, dude, I want to mess with him. He can score.
Dude can stroke it.
Yep. Shoot. Shimmy shake. So they got a tough. If they come out with, I'd say 4 or 5 wins, that'd be super impressive if they can get.
They'll be tough games, but I think they'll be in it. I think they'll
Damian could put the team on his back. So that's the team in the 9th spot. Team in the 10th spot, New Orleans. the team that probably NBA wants to have them in the final spot. Why? Because they would love to see Zion versus LeBron.
Some young guns.
Yep. And if out of the teams in making the run for, they probably have the easiest schedule. Jazz and Clippers will be a little bit tougher to start, but then they get Grizzlies. They get to play the Kings twice, who's just below them trying to fight, but they could flounder against the Kings. I don't think so. I think they'll come out. JJ Redick, Brandon Ingram. They get Wizards, Spurs, and Kings again, and like you said, and then the Magic. So in my mind, I think they'll drop to the Clippers, maybe the Jazz, but I think they're going to get at least 6 wins, if not 7.
It's possible.
And so I just learned that the 8th and 9th spot, as long as they're within 4 games, they will play each other for that last spot. The 8th seed, whoever's in the 8th spot has to just beat the 9th spot one time. The 9th spot has to beat them twice. So I'm thinking New Orleans is going to probably get in that 9th spot. And then they'll play either the Grizzlies or Portland, depending on how that shakes out. I'm guessing it's probably going to be the Grizzlies, just because they got that extra 3-game head start. And we'll see what happens.
I want to give input, but I have
no. It's okay. The Kings, the Suns, the Spurs are still technically in it, but they're gonna pretty much have to win every game, which can be tough with a ramp up and restart. I don't know if Booker can bring the Suns back. Probably not. Spurs, not enough firepower there with all the loss of all their legends. That dynasty is no longer a dynasty.
It's gone, man. Sad.
Eh,
That's when I used to watch basketball.
I'm not too sad about it.
That's when I used to know what was going on.
Yeah, it's all right. So that's been our NBA look. So look, it's gonna be starting off on the 31st, up and running. All you NBA fans supporting. Hopefully, I kind of like a certain team, if you can see. I'm a little biased, but
I like to shoot those.
Yeah, the Bucks. But who knows what's gonna happen? We'll look at it closely later on to find out who has the best shot when the brackets are all brought in. You know, which teams are we'll break down each matchup, all that. Lakers, whether it's Lakers, Clippers, the Bucks, 76ers, Celtics, dark horses, all those things. Who knows? We'll see. We'll make our selections later on, but let's just enjoy some NBA.
Sports.
Bowling, shot calling.
They're back. I just want to see some 360 dunks.
Oh.
Let's make my day.
Baloosh. Yep, and so we'll see. Who knows? Maybe somebody will get sick in the bubble, and then hopefully it's not somebody that we really need. Please, I'm not even going to say it. I'm not going to say
Positive
it.
Thoughts.
Positive thoughts. And so all those wrinkles in the bubble, we'll see what happens. It's going to be fun to have them back, though.
It is.
Thanks for tuning in to the Hans and Scott Global Sports Show. We appreciate you.
I'm going to go get some Taco John's now.
Oh, let's do it. 6-pack in a pound.
See ya.
Peace.